In today's video, we are going to discuss about cells. The objective is to understand what cells are, what is meant by eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells, and the structure of plant, animal, and bacterial cells. Cells are the basic unit of life, which can divide independently. Some organisms are made up of millions of cells, like plants and animals, and therefore they are known as multicellular organisms, while other organisms are made up of a single cell, like bacteria or yeast. Thus, they are known as unicellular organisms. Now, cells are divided into two broad categories, which are eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells. What makes them different is that eukaryotic cells are cells that contain a nucleus. For example, plant and animal cells are considered as eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells, on the other hand, are cells that do not contain a nucleus, such as bacterial cells. Now, cells are made up of organelles. So what are organelles? These are subcellular structures that perform or that help a cell perform different functions, such as nucleus, mitochondria, and ribosomes. We will now look at the structures and organelles that make up an animal cell. The outermost layer of an animal cell is the cell membrane. A cell is filled with a jelly-like substance called the cytoplasm. The genetic material or DNA of a cell is found within the nucleus. The cell also contains mitochondria and ribosomes. Plant cells have similar structures to that of an animal cell. They too consist of the cell membrane, cytoplasm, ribosomes, nucleus, and mitochondria. In addition to these, they have a large central vacuole, chloroplast, and a cell wall, which is the outermost layer of a plant cell. So bacterial cells share some common structures as well, like the cell membrane, the cell wall, cytoplasm, and ribosomes. Since they are prokaryotic cells, they don't have a nucleus. Instead, the DNA lies freely in the cytoplasm. They also don't contain mitochondria or chloroplast. Bacterial cells have plasmids, which are small circular DNA structures. Some bacterial cells have a capsule, which surrounds the cell wall, as well as flagella, which is a thread-like structure that allows the bacterial cell to move around. So that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching and have a good day.